Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Polkzoo channel or Reverb.com or eBay, wherever you might happen to be seeing this. Yeah, this just recently came in yesterday. It's such a beautiful bass. The top looks to be a really thick piece of, like flamed and bird's eye maple top. You can see kind of quilted, I guess it'd be more like quilt in there, and you can also see bird's eyes. And it's a thick, looks like to be a very, very thick layer, sandwiched to another thick layer of mahogany, which is a beautiful, beautiful tone wood. It gives a lot of mid-range and a lot of bass and mid and treble definition, and really has a voice. That's why like an old Martin D18 sounds so good. Mahogany is a really great wood. And this is a neck-through bass, which is so cool. It's one piece of wood that goes all the way from the headstock all the way to the back of the bass. And you can even hear, it just gives it such a solid bottom end. Not just bottom end, but just overall tone too. But it gives it a bottom end that you don't get from like a bolt-on neck. And, being a bass player, it's really nice to have a neck-through bass in your arsenal. And you can even hear that unplugged as well. I can play this bass unplugged, and it's just, I can hear that solid bottom end. It's really, really a beautiful bass. And this came from a guy who was a drummer that just fell in love with it. I don't know the exact year. I think it's somewhere made around like early 2000s. I would give it like a near mint. I found one little thing on the back. I'm still looking at it. I don't see anything else, but it's really barely been played, and the neck is not huge. This is really a sweet bass. I'm just going to go through a few sounds. I can't play it a lot because I've been playing a ton of bass lately, and I kind of thrash my fingers, but. This is really sweet bass. Got a lot, it's active, it's got lots of different. And I'm just using a guitar amp too. That's a nice sound, huh? Oh, it's got it really has a good pickup, active pickup system. I think it's a mid-range and a treble sweep type thing, I'm actually playing with my back two fingers because I've kind of thrashed this finger recently. I'm not going to go through all the sounds, but man, it really has some sound. Really sounds great, man. Just when I think I've heard all the sounds on this thing, I find another one that just sounds amazing. Yeah, it really sounds good, man. This is going to be a short demo. Wow. Lots of sounds, man. So yeah, you can just keep dialing it. And I'm actually using a guitar amp too, so it would obviously sound a little bit better. Lots of sounds, man. And you're gonna get sounds from this bass you're just not gonna get from a bolt-on. I like bolt-on neck basses. I'm not saying bolt-on neck basses aren't great. They are great basses, but you know, you're gonna get sounds from this bass that you're just never gonna get from a bolt-on neck. So if you're a bass player, you like to have a little extra options in your arsenal. This would be a smart buy. That's a nice sound there. Like I said, I can't make this a long demo because this finger is just thrashed right now at the end of it. Anyway, I'm going to cut this demo shorter, but yeah, what a bunch of... It's probably hard for you to hear it from where you are, but I mean, I'm sitting here just playing through a guitar amp, and I can just hear the bottom end. It's just so solid. It reminds me of like a grand piano. I think a good way, it's always hard to explain tone, but I guess a good way to explain the tone is just kind of a grand piano solidity to the bass and the mids. Probably affects the treble and the mids as well, but I think it's kind of a mid bass thing as well as a low bass thing. It just has such a solidity to it. This is just a gorgeous bass, man. I wouldn't mind keeping this and putting it in the mountain cabin or something. You know, I love that bird's eye top with the quilted, with the kind of the quilt. You know, it's kind of close to flame, but more they call it quilt. You know, just a gorgeous bass. Like I said, the guy barely played it, man. That's a nice sound. This had, you know, on my other bass, I run out of notes when I'm playing something like that. With this, you got what, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 frets. So, you know, you've got a little more room to do certain ideas. So. Bass, man. I'm almost tempted to keep this, but I can't keep everything that I bring into inventory, man. But this is a lot of bass. I think the thing about this bass is any great instrument, let's just talk instruments in general, is the real true musicality of the tone, you know? Just so much musicality of the tone. That's a nice sound. Wow. I love this bass. And the guy just put some new strings on it. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're in a band, if you're doing recording, I mean, this bass is going to bring a dimension and voice to your playing and your group sound, your recording that you're not going to get from a bolt-on. Like I said, I like bolt-on neck basses too, but man, a good neck through is really a good thing to have in your arsenal, man. And with the great EQ, you can take a little out, you can add a little. There's just so much range, man. I'm going to cut this demo short now, I think, but yeah, it really has a sound, man. I hear some jazz bass in this bass, man, but with a lot more bottom. Hell of a bass. I'm going to miss this, man. I hope it goes to a good home. I hope somebody sees this and just falls in love with it, because it is a lot of bass, and it's absolutely stunning looking with the neck through and the really beautiful, you know, layers of different kind of stringers in there and everything for solidity and strength as well as for tone. You can see how thick these layers of I do believe that solid wood sandwich there, you know, the mahogany married to the quilted and bird's eye, you know, top. Just an absolute gorgeous bass. It's really hard to put this down. I like this sound a lot. I can play it all day. Anyway, folks, go ahead and make me an offer if you dig it. What's really nice about this bass too is, like I said, it was owned by a drummer. He just fell in love with it and just played it very hardly ever, and so it's really been baby. All right, folks, take care. You can email me at stevezook7@yahoo.com or call me 714-548-0385. Respond off Reverb or wherever you happen to see it's fine. No problem. Comes with a nice case. Like I said, I'd give this a strong 9. I found one little ding in the back. I think it's right here. And I haven't seen anything else. I mean, there could be something. If I find it, I'll post it in my app. But this thing is absolutely gorgeous condition-wise. And I'm 63. I've owned a lot of musical instruments in my life. I've owned a lot of basses, man. This bass could push around, you know, high-end boutique basses you'd pay thousands for. I mean, there's no reason to pay that kind of money. I don't know why people do it, but this bass competes with very, very high-end expensive basses. It just sounds incredible. It looks unbelievable. All right, take care. Let's get a couple more shots of that top. Yeah, it's hard. I can't put this down, man.